Weather versus climate. In simple terms, weather is the state of the atmosphere at any given time. The atmosphere is all of the air around the planet. The climate is the average state of the atmosphere over an extended time. Weather changes all the time and can be completely different from one day to the next. Climate changes slowly over decades or centuries. A couple quick examples. What's the weather like outside? It's raining. The climate is changing. It's not really a question. It's what's causing it and can we stop it? Beside versus besides. This one is pretty simple. Beside means next to or by the side. Besides means except for something or together with something. The cat is sleeping beside the sofa. Do you know anyone here besides your sister? Alone versus lonely. Alone is to be by yourself or isolated. It is used when there are no people around or when someone is separated from a group but still in it. That sounds a little strange. If you take a hike in the mountains and there are no people around you, you are alone. If your class is voting to decide if you will sell dumplings or fried chicken on the next sports day, and you vote for fried chicken because fried chicken is better than dumplings, but everyone else voted for dumplings because they are wrong, you are alone. Lonely is a negative or sad feeling that you are alone or unsupported. Being sad or lonely from time to time is normal. If you or someone you know always seems to be lonely, try to make it a point to be supportive. One bit of advice. Sometimes when people feel lonely, they might not believe you if you try to be nice or supportive. Just do your best to let them know that they are not alone, that you are there for them and that you will be there for them tomorrow. Across versus through. Across means from one side of something to the other. You can look or move across things like a room or a street. Through means going in one side and out the other. Like across, this can be looking or moving. Knowing what things have an in and an out can be a little tricky, and a lot of times either one would work. You could go or look across the street, and you can go or look across or through an intersection. For rooms, well, they're kind of a pain. Inside to inside a room is across. Outside to inside or inside to outside is through. A sentence like walk across the room and through the door make perfect sense. See, look at, watch. These are all really three levels of the same thing. They all involve using your eyes. See is the lowest level. It means that you are able to observe something or you are aware of something. This awareness is usually phrased as have you seen or can you see. Look at means more than see. It includes to pay attention to something. See is more passive. Watch is all of your attention looking at something. There are some things that you can be seen, looked at, or watched. In the zoo, you could say, I'm going to see the lions. Do you want to look at the lions? Let's sit here for a while and watch the lions. Some things you watch and see is used to indicate an ability to watch. TV shows, videos, live streams, and movies all fall into this category. You might hear, move over, I want to watch the live stream. Your head is in the way, I can't see. Or, do you want to watch TV? I don't know. Let's see what's on. Hear, listen to, sound. Both hear and listen to are clearly verbs. Sound also has a verb definition. So it could be a little tricky here, so try to pay attention. Hear means to be aware of or have the ability to be aware of sound. In this case, that sound is the noun, not the verb. That's for later. Listen to means to pay attention to the sound that you can hear. Sound as a verb means to produce or to make a sound. In this case, the second sound is the noun, not the verb. It can also mean to find out how deep water is or how large a cave is, and is also used when you're asking questions to probe for information or opinions. But you are most likely talking about making a sound. Sound, the verb, in this context is used for loud sounds or alarms. Sound of the trumpets means to play the trumpets loudly. Sound the alarm means to do whatever you need to make people aware of an emergency. I hope you noticed that both of these seem to be commands. They don't have to be, but when they are not, they are generally questions. Should I raise the alarm means should I tell somebody or call for help? And that's it for today. Before you go, if you liked the video or you learned something, please hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss anything. And as always, if you have any questions or you just want to say hi, leave a comment or you can find me on social media. There are links in the description. And I'll see you in the next exciting episode of Taiwan in English. Bye.